It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Colts leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Colts and the Jaguars, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Colts in this matchup, you figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after them.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much, but I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year, 16-0. Now, in most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the decade of the 2020, so that means 17 games are what's needed to get through a perfect season. Would a win here make them an all-timer for you?
It would. It absolutely would. And I realize we're not comparing apples to apples because...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. Throwing to start the drive. Bean. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On the handoff, this is Taylor. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Bean. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. How about that? Their cornerback, 71 yards. And the Colts lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't. Throwing on 1st down. Bean. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a with 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Bean under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in position. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You got to think that they feel good.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already. Throwing to start the drive. Bean. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a give to Taylor. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Shifts past him at the 45. And he is tackled inside the 40, quite to the 35. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week, they're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the first.
Even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role. Really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put,
got a man. It's Pittman, and he pulls it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there. His way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down because already we're seeing him run past.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Bean. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off play action. Bean. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On the handoff, Taylor 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Bean. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And they'll get this down to the 2-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 1st down, Bean. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. Bean. And he's going to be out to 33. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. On 1st and 10, Bean. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. Off the play fake. Bean. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. 7 yards there at a 1st down. Looking to throw. Bean buying time to his left. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back to throw. Bean. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Throwing on 1st down. Bean. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy. Steps away. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Looking to throw. Bean. Touchdown Colts. Jonathan Taylor. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts look poised to reach 17-0. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Throwing to start the drive. Bean flushed, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw on second down. Bean. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead. Throwing to start the drive. Bean. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Indy. 59 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the afternoon. A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Indianapolis, they make NFL history with this, their 17th win without a loss. A perfect 17-0 on the regular season. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they will indeed limp to the finish line, unfortunately, as they close out a 6-11 campaign. And this is a team that has a few good pieces in place, but could stand to get deeper and younger all